Hey friend, quick video tonight. I want to show you my most favorite thing that I am absolutely loving that Young Living just launched, and it is this little diffuser right here. It is called the Wonder Bliss ultrasonic diffuser. This is what the box looks like, and it's got a little QR code there so that when you get it, you can scan it, and that'll have all your instructions and all of your things that you need to know. But this thing, I'm going to show you why I love it so much. I'm going to turn it on. There it goes. And you'll notice it's not plugged into anything. It's completely wireless. So it's got a little charging thing right here. You charge it. And then one thing that I don't know is how long the charge lasts. So that I have to test, and I'll let you know. I'll report back. But it's got 3 different settings. So, okay, it's got the light. But if you hold the button down, you can turn the light off. So if you want to use it at night and you don't like the little light, I wonder if I can turn my light off to show you kind of how it, so you can kind of see the actual light. It's not too bright, but it's just enough. Like, it's just like a little night light. So anyway, okay, so this is so awesome. So you can travel with this, obviously, because it's small. You can put it in your cup holder in your car and drive around with it. And it's just perfect because what I like to do is I like to just fill it up and place it like in my living room or on the dining room table, like places where I normally wouldn't have a diffuser, because I have a diffuser that's plugged in, that's on the counter next to the outlet. But there's other areas of my home where I never really have a diffuser because there's no outlet right there. So it's so perfect. I love it so much. It's got different settings. So you've got the 30-minute where it'll just run continuously for only 30 minutes and then shut off. There's the on where it'll just run until the battery is done. And then it's got a 5-minute on, 5-minute off, and a 30-second on, 30-second off intermittent feature. And oh, let me show you what it looks like on the inside. So when you open it, it's just one piece. And then you just fill it to the red dot. So you don't have 2 pieces like most of the other diffusers. It's just one piece, and then turn it, and when it clicks, I'm just so excited about it. And what I've been obsessed with diffusing lately are a couple of things. One, Christmas spirit, because I love diffusing Christmas spirit this time of year. It's just such a great, I don't know, it just smells like cozy, and it reminds me of Christmas because I diffuse it every year at Christmas, and we have the Christmas hand soaps that I always take out at Christmas time. So as soon as I smell this, I just immediately am brought back to Christmas time. But let me tell you what's all in it. So there is orange peel in here, cinnamon, and black spruce. So black spruce is like the smell of the forest. Orange and cinnamon are very holiday type scents as well. So the combination of those 3, it's just Christmas in a bottle, and it's awesome. And so I love to diffuse this around Christmas time. Another thing that I do is when you pull out your Christmas decorations, or like your tree, if you have a synthetic tree, and you pull it out of the garage and you're setting it up, and sometimes it can be like dusty and it can have like that, smell to it. What I did this year is I took my Thieves household cleaner, which of course is always diluted with water. You just remember the Thieves is concentrated, so you just use a very tiny amount of it. The rest is water. And then I poured a bottle of pine essential oil into my diluted Thieves household cleaner with the sprayer bottle. And what I did is I sprayed everything down. I sprayed down the tree. I sprayed down we have like this big centerpiece for the dining table that's like made out of kind of like a faux pine type of thing. I sprayed that whole thing down, and it just took away that dusty smell, and it brought like that pine smell into my home. We did the real tree a couple years ago, and I just wasn't a fan of it, so we're not doing the real tree right now. But when I have my Thieves household cleaner and I've got that pine in there, every time I wipe down the counters and every time that I spray in the house to clean something up, I get a little boost of that pine smell. And it's just so pretty and like just perfect for this time of year. But I was actually really pleasantly surprised at how quickly it got rid of that dusty smell out of my tree. Just kind of spritzed it down just one time, and that was enough. But so what I am diffusing this time of year is Christmas Spirit, and another blend that I'm completely obsessed with right now for the time being are 3 oils that I mix. I do like 2 to 3 drops of lime, 2 to 3 drops of tangerine, or whatever I have. Like sometimes I have orange, sometimes I have lemon, grapefruit. I just love citrus oils. I love diffusing citrus oils. But right now, so I'm doing a couple drops of lime, a couple drops of tangerine, and then to top it off, I do a drop, maybe 2 drops of vanilla. Anything that you're diffusing, and you add a drop of vanilla, you will elevate your scent. And it's such a great, pretty, beautiful scent. Like for people that maybe don't love the smell of essential oils are different than synthetic fragrances. So we're used to the synthetic fragrance. We're used to, many of us, because it's everywhere. A lot of times when people smell a natural fragrance for the first time, they're like taken aback by it, because it's not that synthetic, chemical, harsh, scent that we're used to. It's essential oils are different. They smell like plants. They smell like flowers. They smell like the forest, and that can be very, very different for some people. And sometimes it takes a little bit of getting used to, or depending on what you like. There might be some scents that you like more than others. But citrus is like a universal scent that everybody will love. And if you're hosting a holiday party or you're having people over, put citrus in the diffuser, because it smells just like an orange peel. It smells just like a lemon peel. It smells fresh and it's very uplifting. Like the scent is very uplifting. It's like a happy smell, and it freshens the air. So if you have any odors or smells, like if you're cooking and you're preparing a holiday get together and you've got odors coming from the kitchen or from the pets or whatever, diffuse citrus, because it'll diffuse all those odors and just make your house smell fresh. Another thing that I love about this little guy is you can put them in your powder room or your bathroom. Like if you have a shelf in your bathroom, or right on the counter, right on the sink counter, when you're having guests over, just pop this little guy in there. Instead of a synthetic candle, that's, candles are already now, there's more and more studies coming out of how dangerous candles are. The ingredients and the chemicals that they put into those candles are known carcinogens. They cause cancer. They're just terrible for us. Like you don't even want to be breathing in that black smoke. And the smells themselves, the perfumes that are in there, are just awful for as far as health. So instead of that, put a little diffuser with a little either Christmas Spirit or citrus oils. Pop that right into your guest bathroom when you're having guests. So, but what I've been doing is the trio with the 2 citrus oils and then the vanilla, and it's just so pretty. It's just so pretty. You have to try it for yourself. But I do want to tell you a little bit about why I love citrus oils so much, and that is that they're high in D-limonene, which is a constituent in the oil. And D-limonene has been studied and shown to help reduce appetite. So it's a great oil to drink in the morning. So I'll take my glass of water in the morning. I might do hot water in the wintertime, and just a drop of Vitality lemon oil. That's enough. The oils are very concentrated. You just need a drop. So like a small bottle like this gives you like 180 drops. A larger bottle like this is going to be like 300 or so drops. So these little bottles, they really go a very long way. You just use them by the drop, and they're really economical. So I drink my lemon, and that is great to support healthy digestion throughout the day. And it also helps to decrease feelings of stress and sadness, which is so huge like this time of year. Like, who's not stressed out and who's not having the winter blues because it's getting dark at 4 p.m. and it's cold and you're not getting enough sunshine, and it's just it can be a very challenging time. So use your citrus oils. It's like, sometimes I say it's the sunshine in a bottle, and it really truly is. So I drink it, I diffuse it, and also I just go through my day like this, and I just smell them just like that, right out of the bottle. Like, keep this in your pocket when you're stuck in traffic on the way home and you're feeling like, you know, you got one eye in you got your right eye in your left pocket. You just, is that a saying? I don't know. I think so. I think my parents used to say that when I was a kid, and it meant that you're sleepy. So they would say you've got your right eye in your left pocket. Anyway. So it's just, I can't even explain to you. Like, it's like an instant mood boost. It's like, it's like if you've ever had like this foggy feeling, if you've ever had this feeling that like you're kind of going through the motions, but there's like this fog over you, and you're not really truly present, and you're kind of just not feeling clear, this is going to completely eradicate that. I mean, it did for me. I went through a time in my life where I just, like, I didn't even know that there was something wrong with me until I fixed it. Until I started using the oils and smelling the oils, I was like, holy cow, like this, I don't know, this cloud just like dissipated, and I felt clear, and I felt like, wow, like this is what you're supposed to feel like, you know? It's like putting on a pair of glasses for the first time when you didn't know your eyesight wasn't, before you knew your eyesight was bad, and then you put on a pair of glasses and you're like, oh, so this is what the world is supposed to look like. That's how it is when you start using the citrus oil. But I do want to read from my literature here. There's a couple of studies that are interesting. University researchers in Japan found that diffusing certain aromas in an office environment dramatically improves mental accuracy and concentration. Diffused lemon resulted in 54% fewer errors. Jasmine, which is beautiful, jasmine, like the jasmine flower, that's the perfume, that's all the perfume that you need. It's such a fantastic smelling oil. I love it. Anyway, jasmine, 33% fewer errors, and lavender, 20% fewer errors. When aromas were diffused during test taking, scores increased by as much as 50%. A 1995 May University study found that citrus fragrance boosted immunity, induced relaxation, and reduced depression. So really, really powerful stuff. And make sure you're getting the real thing, not the stuff from Walmart or TJ Maxx. I think there was a lawsuit actually that is happening with Walmart brand essential oils, because they found that there's really no essential oil in their essential oils, and it's synthetic, and it's not good for you. So I trust Young Living oils. You guys know this. I mean, I've talked about this for years, but I just got back from a conference in Utah, and it's just fantastic because the company truly is a family business. It was started by Gary Young. He made it his life's work to study plants, to study distillation. He designed and built distillation equipment and technology that didn't exist before. He created it. He played around with the temperatures and the length of time, and tested very intense testing on what comes out and how long things need to be in the distillers for. And he found that many of the very therapeutic constituents didn't come out until like the last 20 minutes of distillation. So the biggest chunk of the oil would come out in the very beginning, and that's when most people would think to shut it off because it's done. But it wasn't until if you ran it longer, and those final minutes is when all the good stuff would come out. And so when he tested and compared, these are the types of things, and the, oh my gosh, they were talking about like soil and mineral levels and pH levels and all types of levels, like things that are over my head because I'm not like a sciencey person. But they talk about all those things and what all goes into it. It's crazy, but it's really cool because that was his life's work. He loved it. He dedicated all of his days to doing that and to the research. He's written books, and he's no longer with us, but now his wife Mary and the two sons, Jacob and Joseph, have taken over, and they continue to run the company as a family. And it's truly like a small, but I mean big now, but it still feels like a really small family company, like it was from the beginning when they had handwritten labels, you know, on their oils. And it's just really neat that you can go and be a part of it. You can go to the farms, you can tour the farms, you can stay at the farms. There's farms all over the world. There's farms in France and Croatia and Ecuador, and I mean, there's many farms, and there are more coming up in the future. But it's really neat to know that like this is a company that was part of the essential oil movement before it was a movement. This is the real deal. This is like a company that has built their foundation on creating these oils and wellness products and supplements that are essential oil infused, and personal care products that are essential oil infused. And it's not just like a company that jumped on the bandwagon because essential oils got popular and then they jumped in and started producing stuff. Like, this is like the original. And you never have to worry about quality. You never have to worry about purity because it's all 100% there, and they're very transparent with all the testing and everything that they do. So anyhow, wanted to share all of that with you. If you have a favorite blend at the moment, blend that you're diffusing, please let me know. Write it in the comments because it's so fun to get ideas from others. But I really hope that you grab one of these because it's just so fun. And I think in the summertime, you can place this right on your patio when you're having a barbecue, and you can put citronella in here, you know, to keep the bugs away. So anyway, I hope you have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon.